Hello everyone. So by now we all have come to know, obviously you must have read the news or listened to it, that India has responded in the wake of Pahalgam terrorist attack, and India has struck 9 sites in the Pakistani territories, destroying some of the important operational sites which were managed by some of the well-known terrorist groups, for example Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba, etc. So in this backdrop, without wasting much time, let us see that which are those 9 locations, which are those important sites, what is their historical as well as geographical significance in the present times. Okay, so basically this map uh, shows you the important sites which were targeted by Indian missile systems. So here you can see there are 8 locations because 2 sites were targeted within this city of Kotli. The important thing is that few of these sites obviously are in the Pakistani occupied territory, that is the POK region, but there were few sites which are there inside the pure Pakistani territory, for example Bahawalpur, Muridke, Sialkot, etc. And this is for the very few instances when India has crossed this border and it has carried out some strikes. Okay, so out of all these 8 locations, there are few important locations which we should be aware about. For example, few locations in the POK region and few locations in the Pakistani area. So that is why a very short video describing a brief history and geography of all these important sites, right? So for example, the most important locations of all these sites are basically the Sialkot region, because Sialkot town, the Sialkot city is very much in news, and this is one of the most important cities when it comes to Pakistan, and India has struck Sialkot because of these attacks. So we should be knowing few aspects of the Sialkot. As far as the historical background is concerned, this city traces its origin. The name of the Sialkot has come, sometimes it is believed that it has originated from the name of Raja Salah, and this Raja Salah is known to be the uncle of Pandavas during the Mahabharata times. As far as the history is concerned, the historical records are concerned, it is also believed that this Sialkot town was basically refounded. It was refounded by Raja Salivahan, and this Raja Salivahan was during the Vikramaditya times, right? Further, going into the other sections of the history, it has also been said that this town was basically the capital of the Sakala kingdom, capital of Sakalas, as well as this city was an important part during the Indo-Greek era, that too the Millith times. Okay, so we all are aware about Milind ruler. So this was the city. So that is why we were saying that it has a very rich history when we talk about the Sialkot. As far as the geography is concerned, first of all, we need to understand that this entire region is basically lying within the Indus basin. So that is why the important rivers which are flowing through some of these important sites will be the tributaries of river Indus, for example, Jhelum, Chenab, Satluj, etc. As far as this Sialkot is concerned, the Sialkot is located near river Chenab. It is located near river Chenab, and this Sialkot town is famous from the tourism perspective also, because this lies in the background of important mountain range, that is the Pir Panjal range. Okay, so Pir Panjal range is easily visible through this town. So this is the important geographical and historical perspectives points related to Sialkot. Then if we have to talk about this Bahawalpur region, as you can see the location, that Bahawalpur is little bit south of Pakistan, not the northeast of part. So obviously we understand that the sites which are located in this with this border, So obviously this will be a hilly terrain, because here we are having the trans-Himalayan ranges as well as some of the important Himalayan ranges. But as you will move towards a little bit south of Pakistan, now this region is sharing the border with this part of northwestern part of India, and that is why the physiography and climate, because it does not know any political boundaries. So obviously it will be having some resemblance, some similarity with this portion of India. That is why the town of Bahawalpur, as far as the climate is concerned, it is relatively a semi-arid climate, because the northwestern India is also having a semi-arid climate. But this region is also having some fertile riverine tracts of river Satluj. Okay, so Satluj tracks are here. We know the flow direction and the path of Satluj, and this region therefore is also famous for crops like wheat, sugarcane, as well as cotton. Okay, so one important city is Sialkot, second is Bahawalpur, and third city which is important is Muridke. Now this town is important because of its strategic location, because it is lying in close proximity to Lahore, and that is why this city is very strategic. As far as this Muridke town is located, it is basically a low-lying landscape, and it is also connected with the Grand Trunk Road. Low-lying topography is there, and it is connected with Grand Trunk Road. The last important site which I want to discuss is the Muzaffarabad town, because it is located in the Pakistani occupied Kashmir region. And as far as the geography of Muzaffarabad is concerned, so one, it is a part of POK. Second, if we have to talk about the rivers, so it is located on the banks of Jhelum as well as Neelam rivers. Okay, so here we have the presence of Jhelum and Neelam rivers. So it is located on its banks, and obviously we understand that this region will be having a very hilly terrain. So out of these sites, these are the important locations which I thought to discuss with all of you. And as we know that in India through the PIB has given a brief details about the Operation Sindoor, and it has said that it is basically non-escalatory in nature. But we all understand that escalation, whether any particular attack is escalatory or not, a lot of it depends on the perception, timing, and the intensity of attack. So let us wait that what future course of India-Pakistan relations will take as far as the geographical and historically important sites were concerned. So this was it. Thank you. This is all from my side. Okay.